Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for actually going first. I appreciate you. And also, hello, Filler. Also, Filler, if you're listening, I would like to know, did you fight Diego in this game? Because, like, he is way too difficult. I'm doing good. I had enough time to, remove the hair from my face, and that's all I wanted to do today. It's okay, it's okay. My question, did you fight Diego in the first time you fight him, when he teleports away? Because I fought him last week, and my god, that felt unfair. I had to use reflex and just spam attack on him. Like, it didn't feel like there was strategy. It felt like he was charging at me to hit me. You're a pro? Well, yeah, you killed him. Sure, I believe that you killed him. But my question is, do you agree that he was designed poorly? Neo, what are you purring at so much? I'm not even petting you. Hello. Hello. His grandfather, Neo's grandfather, used to just, like, go into the side of our bedrooms, just go inside of the bedroom and just, like, watch us talk and purr the entire time. And it seems he has adopted that. Neo. You don't remember having too much trouble? That's fine. Yeah, it was a ridiculous fight. Oh, I should remove this song now. Oh, nice that the music's doing this while I'm apparently not having... Alright, there. Stop. Do I have to... Oh, I have to do this. Hold on. The controller wasn't working proper. There we go. I think I even got the achievement to kill him without lightsaber. Well, that's good. I don't think I used the lightsaber either. Oh, wow. Hold on. Ugh. Why? What's up with this controller? Hold on. This is a new controller, by the way. Okay, so when I aim upwards with my controller, oh, is it in the extremes only? Oh, this is weird. I have to see if I can fix this. My controller's not behaving properly. Today you was watching a discussion between One Piece fan and JJK fan. The heck is JJK? Saying Oda can't write women, and his women designs. Now I agree with his designs, but saying One Piece doesn't have well-written females is stupid. Okay, this talking point about Oda drawing women really annoys me because he can. Anime is to blame for this. Because anime increases... Yes. Also, the female characters in One Piece are awesome. Yeah, I also think that they give them larger breasts, and this is as much as I want to talk about this subject because I think that it is an annoying subject and I don't really want to deal with it. I think that a lot of times in order to appeal to Western audiences, they will give some characters larger breasts specifically, because if they're smaller, they are perceived as children no matter what. So, like, I think that might be part of why the Western version might have done that. Alright, well, can I do this? Can I... Hacker look sensitivity, interesting. It's at 30 right now. Okay, so my problem right now in my controller, that I'm going to extremes, and when I go into the extreme, it slows the movement down. Why? Why is it doing that? Hi Franklin, do you want to be on my lap? No? Okay, bye. Females in One Piece are awesome, yeah. And guess what, Filler? The JJK fan was making fun of the march towards the long park, and in need. And I want to live because it's a moment where a woman needs help. Well, I'm assuming that you guys are both right. I need to pay attention to the show at some point. Okay, come on. Come on. Why doesn't this work? Okay, so this is interesting. If I move my mouse or my controller in a V shape, it's completely fine. But if I go directly up, look at that. It's so slow. So slow. Why? Why is this happening to me? Oh, I think I fixed it. Nope. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with this later. Franklin. Want to Live is the best moment in the series, hands down. No contrast, Arlon Park comes second. Yeah, this is really messed up. I don't know what's up with this. This is actually making me very irritated, but at least I can look around, I guess. Okay, oh yeah, the last thing I did. There we go. Okay, by the way, I do want to make fun of the fact that the main character in this is kind of a psychopath. Because, like, there is no reason to be so aggressive to the head. Third place. Oh, wait, okay. Franklin, do you want your pills? There you go. Come on. I have a problem with the feminists wanting every character. I don't know. Hold on. I wouldn't blame the feminists on this. What exactly? I wouldn't blame that. Be careful about that. I'm just saying slippery slope. That's all. I have a problem with wanting every woman character to not have vulnerable moments. That's not true. If you are actual feminist, you will allow vulnerability. Okay, and again, not every character is a lesbian. Again, that's corporations. That's not feminism. That's rainbow capitalism on display. Exactly, strong female character, aggressive character. They don't quite understand what appeals. Like they're like, it's still a bunch of old men in the corporate office trying to determine what women like. Oh god, I hope the cyberspace isn't. Oh god! I didn't mean to do that. Some people. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's definitely not. It's just, it's dangerous to suggest otherwise. Did I not do this last time? No, I didn't. For some reason, strong female characters have flip around the place using gymnastics. Why even so-called attempt to show strong women, they aim towards the male gaze. It is really weird. I think it's because, like, they're like, oh, men can't be fast, so it is a weird thing. You're not wrong. And I'm a big fan of Ghost in the Shell, where they definitely do that. Actually, Ghost in the Shell has a lot of problems that I would love to criticize, but some people won't hear it. Alright, let's see. Franklin. Do you like what you're looking at, Franklin? My favorite One Piece moment is probably the march along the park that made me One Piece even more than I already did. I need to watch One Piece so I can actually have contributions to this conversation. And this is not me saying stop talking about it. This is like, I totally, like, your interest in it is making me want to be interested in it. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that's right. This actually does damage. So I don't think the ice attack does damage in the original one, so like I've learned to use it now. so bad at this game, though. Oh my god. I want to blame the fact that I can barely look up. Arlong Park is when the series gets good. I'll keep that in mind for when I watch. I think I have the majority of the One Piece series. Oh god, what the heck? What killed me? Thought I had full health. I'm actually really irritated by the fact that the controller is doing this. Is it doing this for the down direction? No, only up. That's really messed up, man. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this. That's good. That's a good thing to have. There's a new One Piece anime coming out, like a redo of this early series or something. They're actually gonna do that? Who owns it now? It's not 4Kids anymore? I don't know if this is too loud, I should turn it down. No, 4Kids went out of business 20 years ago. They did? Okay, good. Obviously I have not been keeping up. I'm gonna load just because I'm so mad at myself. Oh wait, I just did what I didn't want to do. This one. Okay, so again, I want to point out, Hacker in this is a bit of a psychopath. There's no reason to be this aggressive. I think this is just inspired by Doom. Cyberpunk world and not be a psychopath. You know, that's a good point. That is true. You might be right. Yeah, it's very Doom. But, like, at the same time, it's fine. This game is very cute, and I love it. Not cute, cool. Cool and cute. 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 I greatly appreciate this game for what it is. The best thing modern Doom games do is characterization of Doom Guy. Though he has some cringe moments in Doom Eternal. I've seen a couple of things about Doom Eternal, and there's a couple of things that I have some criticisms of from the external observation standpoint. I plan on playing Doom 2016 at some point, and then when I do that, I'll make sure I bring those points up. I wonder if reinstalling my driver for this USB port would help this controller. Your issue with 2016 is every level's the same. You know what? It wasn't until you pointed that out that I realized that you're correct. I still enjoy. Oh my god, I couldn't steer up. Anyway, it wasn't until you pointed out that I realized that you're right about that. I'm so mad. I have no health. Because I can't go up! Oh my god. The inability to go up is actually super difficult. If I fail at this one more time, I'm gonna see if I can disable and re-enable my driver for this. Hello, Sideways. How goes? Alright, hold on. Awesome arc. That arc was my favorite, probably Marineford, well, the Good War arc. I know nothing about the arcs. I'm glad that they're arcs, though. Filler, that is one of the most nerdy things I've ever read. I mean, everything post the East Blue and pre-time skip is perfect, except Skytopia, which is kind of mid, in my opinion. That reads like one of the most nerdy things, because it like requires you to even know what you're speaking of, like vocabulary-wise. Bad dog. You were watching The Hills Have Eyes? Are you sure they're not watching you? I still remember the trailers from like the remake. Hello, cat. Why are you harassing me? How dare you? I'm not a nerd. Skype is really important, though. Okay. I would like to, I really gotta watch the show. Again, I have all of One Piece. I might as well. Why? This is weird to me. Why am I able to destroy these? Like, this is... I guess this is an unusual spot to see them in general. They did remake The Hills Have Eyes, but you might be thinking of the remake instead of the original one. Manga would be better if choice than One Piece because the art is better. That is fair. I believe you on that. Never liked the original Hills Have Eyes from the 70s, but the remake is great and disturbing. Yeah, got it. Yeah, the thing, well, yes. Well, it's not a prequel. There we go. I have the CPU room. This is interesting that they locked the CPU room in the remake of this game. I don't really get anything from fighting this guy, do I? Why am I here still? I unlocked the door. I should get out of here. Yeah, definitely find some time to watch it because it's great. The problem is that I'm illiterate, so like watching it is probably more appealing to me. I returned to Skibidi Toilet. Congrats. After this, you now have cancer. That's your attempt to compensate for me calling you a nerd for using terms like time skip. You're not fooling me. I love this wrist computer that she has.
It is glorious. I have flooded the lower decks with the fruits of my labor. With each breath, their DNA.
Shodan's voice is great. Yeah, I agree.
They shall be
Shodan.
reborn, bodies made stronger, minds freed
From the burden of individuality.
perfect children, serving the will of their maternal God.
I love that there's like it's different pitch shifts, but like I like to see it like different stages of like development. It almost sounds like a child speaking sometimes. It's overall like Shodan is like definitely one of the greatest villains of all time in video games. And you know what's crazy? I also think that the concept of like removing individuality is not the worst thing you could do to a person. Like like, what if she gets what she wants? What happens? You get to live happily as a mutant? You'd be happy. Have you thought about that? What was else to say? I had something else to say, but I can't remember.
Cyborg 77E. Divert a maintenance bot to the computer rooms.
On level 1 through 6, immediately to ensure the functioning of all CPUs. If that insect gets a single digit of the system authorization code,
Then I will see to your reprimanding. Personally.
Oh my god, I just remembered. So, I had a notepad which I was keeping track of all the CPU numbers. My computer had a blue screen of death moment, and I lost that notepad, so I had to go fetch those numbers again today. That's so annoying. I mean, the hive mind isn't that bad. The whole living ball of cancer would kind of suck, though. I don't know. You'd still be alive. Alright, there's that. Oh, good. Thank God. I wish she put it on like it was actually like a backpack. Did you see the original Hills Have Ice? That one I don't know if I have. I do have it in my watch list. I have a lot of movies that, okay, so I have a moderator. Oh my god, my eyes. I have a moderator. Guilfoyle, who likes to watch movies in my Discord, and I would like to watch a bunch of movies with him, but I want to make sure it's timed properly so that he could actually watch it. But I had to talk to him about when would be the best time, but that might be something I'm going to start doing, is just like go through all of my movies on a regular schedule. Is why you keep physical notes? You know what? That's a good point. I deserve everything I got. Alright. What is up with my eye? Alright. I wonder if it's actually randomized, or if it's like dependent on what number's flashing up here when you destroy the last thing. That would be a really smart idea. Oh, hi. Okay, this gun sucks at robots. I gotcha. I'm dead. Oh god! That was way too close. Did I only see the remake? I don't think I've seen the remake. I think I've only seen the original. That's actually the thing. I've seen the remake's commercials, but that's all I remember. I actually, most of the horror I saw as a kid because my mother was a big fan of horror movies. So, like, that's why I need to watch a lot of things over again. I thought so! Like, this is too easy. Wait, what's going on here? It's so rare for a switch to be on the other side of the room. God dang it. doing numbers in the Avowed category. It is true. Chris should be happy. There really should be an alternate ending in this where if you don't use the respawn thing, you get extra points. Are you gonna open up? Okay, you're just gonna do it that one time? What? Really? Hold on. Oh, that's a real rub to the ego. What the heck? There you are. Oh my god. Guy's a jerk. Do you think Avowed will get a sequel? No. So the thing about Avowed is that it really was lacking, it was lacking a lot of, like, passion behind it. Like, a lot of people like to talk about how Resident Evil 9 doesn't have the same cloth fabric physics as Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's like, guys, Resident Evil 9 is, like, not a passion project. The people that worked on Red Dead Redemption 2, like, really wanted to make a survival sim. And, like, Avowed is, like, even more by the numbers than any other RPG out there. Alright. Hold on, I'm really curious. Okay, the last number you do, it automatically changes on that one. There's dozens of fans, dozens, true. Avowed, like, they don't even advertise Avowed anymore. Like, that's the problem there. Yeah, I do think that it was missing some unique things. Alright, I'm gonna... this is gonna be annoying, but I'm gonna go through and get all the numbers again that I have to get. God dang it. People really should stop comparing everything to Red Dead Redemption 2. I agree with that. I'm glad that Metal Gear Solid 5 didn't come out when Red Dead Redemption was out. People are okay. So I'm a huge fan of Red Dead Redemption 2. It is in fact one of my favorite games to play. Not just for the story, but I also like the mechanics. I do not like people saying like it's the perfect game, because that actually is very irritating. It's like people don't really understand what made it good. They're like, it looks realistic. It's like that's not a game. Just go outside. Go camping. I don't understand what made it good either. I don't think it's good. Well, I do understand what makes it good. I should heal. Red Dead Redemption 2 is good because it is a very nice, cozy, camping sim. Subpar. Interesting. I thought the story was good, but I do think that the story appeals to the male fantasy of, like, finding a peaceful place to die. Dying to protect others, etc. That's kind of how we raise men in general, right? We raise men to have this perception that they have to sacrifice themselves for people they care about. And that is unfortunately part of the propaganda that I have definitely fallen for. Be realistic is not a viable quality at all. True. I agree entirely with that. One of my favorite Flash games is Curveball. Can't expect me to believe Arthur is horrified Dutch killing one innocent lady. Every single mission kills at least 20 people. I'm pretty sure Arthur doesn't kill women, though. I think that Arthur is a bit of a sexist in that he doesn't kill women. I agree with you, though. I do agree with you. Favorite game is Undertale. Don't make me make that argument that says it's better than Red Dead Redemption 2. I actually, I think it's fair to say Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't as good as Undertale. Oh wait, I'm still looking for the thing. Somewhere over here, if I remember correctly. Whee! Oh god! My ankles. Oh, well actually that was a good thing. Alright, there we go. First number, 5. Undertale's better than... Oh god, I'm getting shot at. What the heck? Who? What the heck? They're punishing me for not getting the number the first time. I'm so mad at myself. Well, we're gonna go visit the medbed again. Every American will have their medbed card. Can you believe that Trump posted that on his Truth Social? Such an idiot. Like, he forgot that he didn't say that. He's like, look how good I am. Like, this is like exactly why I hate having like moderators that agree with me. That echo chamber that you put yourself in is literally going to kill your brain. Undertale is better Red Dead Redemption 2 because you don't have to keep track of your horse's sperm count. Are you aware that you can tell the weather or the temperature based on what the testicles of the horse is doing? Like, I'm not even joking. Yes, I absolutely can believe that. I mean, Trump forgot he was born after Pearl Harbor. He is such an idiot. Like, I can't comprehend being that dumb. Like that, like being that level of stupid and being like that would probably give me an insecurity complex. Like, my god. Wilbur Schukenfried. I don't know how to pronounce it, that one. Man, it's a good thing I'm not a teacher. Imagine having to pronounce all those random kids' names. Obama. I love that we say that, like, as a joke. Obama. But, like, he wasn't joking when he said it. Alright, where is the node for this room? Oh, I didn't even go inside the... I need to go inside the med bed. Actually, you know what? I'll do that later. Alright, let's just try not to die. The node in this one is... there. I like how Alzheimer's reverts you to a previous point in your life, but I didn't know it could revert your sperm in... I don't know about that. There is something really funny about Trump these days, because of his mind reverting to how it was. Like, it's very clear that that is actually what's happening to him. I'm hoping that he's going back to the era when he was friends with Epstein and Bill Clinton, because he's been referring to Epstein as Jeffrey in some interviews, which is honestly funny. Because, like, that's a very, very strong indication that he might, in fact, be regressing to that level. I hope we get to a point where he starts saying, things like, oh, I remember Jeffrey, we were just good friends. Oh wait, is this just locked? God dang it! In here I thought I was being smart. I'm hoping he's going back to the era where he isn't alive. Well, I don't think he's gonna survive the end of his term. Which is probably gonna be the only way that JD Vance is gonna be president. Which is, I'm gonna be honest, I also think that this is a reason why JD Vance is, kind of obscured from public eye right now. I have a very strong suspicion that JD Vance is being protected in a bunker right now. Just in case something happens. Yeah, he's definitely never going to get elected. There's nobody would ever vote for JD Vance. The only way he's going to be president is if Trump dies. Hitler's got sperm on the mind. And sperm counts. That's how you determine masculinity, I think. Sperm counts. Alright, 0. 5, 0. Let me guess, JD has also done something messed up. JD Vance is Palantir. I don't really know how to... Like, he's more than just a little messed up. Also, we're pretty sure he had some intimate relations with the couch. Alright, let's see. What am I thinking of? There's a way to see status, that one. Alright, we did... Alright, where's medical? Okay, medical, research, maintenance is next. Just read the story about a girl who got veneers for cheap in Hungary. Years later, they started falling out. That happens, yeah. I think also those kinds of stories exist to deter you from traveling abroad to get procedures done. You should always do research in general, though, on who's going to be doing stuff for you. 8. Do you think that JD somehow became president? If JD became president, he wouldn't be able to get anything done because there's no way to be able to keep the freaks in line that Trump can. You know what? That's also a good point. He, like, okay, so right now everyone is gung-ho pro-Trump, but, like, they're going to splinter off when he dies. And when they splinter off, they're going to determine, they're going to start, like, claiming this is what Trump would have wanted, and different people are going to split it off and splinter it even further, misinterpreting that vague, stupid man's words. What floor is next? Storage. Yes, he is Rizless. This is true. Not only is he Rizless, nobody respects him. He's done nothing to earn that respect. I just realized... Hold on a second, sorry. There. Storage. I mean, has there ever been an American president who hasn't done something messed up? I mean, yes, the most boring ones. The ones you don't know the name of, those are the ones that barely did anything. Where is this one? Is it in 4? I remember it. No. I hate Storage Unit 4. What the heck is up with that room? Central. Storage Room 5. 6. 1. North. When William Henry Harrison died 30 days after he was sworn in. Right, after doing a giant speech, right? God, so many politicians are so stupid. Just add that one detail. What has he done? Abraham Lincoln was gay. I'm kidding, by the way, about that being a negative thing. Oh no! He was my hero! Where is I might have to look this one up. I don't remember where the storage unit's like deliberately designed to be confusing. I don't remember where the storage unit's CPU is. If Abe actually was punished, actually punished the separatists, we wouldn't be. Actually, you know what? Fun fact for you. Did I do this on stream? I feel like I did. I must have, because Joe Biden was president. I was actually comparing Joe Biden to Abraham Lincoln all the time because like I'm like, this guy is not doing what he has to do. I also blame Obama for that kind of thing. Obama's like, we look forward, not backward. It's like, shut up. Alright, hold on. What am I thinking of? What word am I thinking of? System, shock, remake, storage, CPU, location. That'll work. East section of level 4. East section. Joe Biden was president when Abe Lincoln was born. It's true. I believe it. I can't believe it's crazy that like how awful Biden is. Ugh. No. I'm gonna assume it's this one. There we go, 9. 9. Oh, that's why I keep losing my chat. Any healing items on me? I do, but I also don't mind dying while I'm searching for things. My last trip is going to be to the medical wing. I have a first aid. I have 2 healing patches. Actually, wait, how many? Okay, just 1 healing kit. I feel like saving the healing kit specifically for boss fights. Dying is weak. I wish that they, you know what? Miller, if they had an alternate ending where Shodan infects my mind, if I don't, if I do die, I would absolutely agree with you. But no, this is. I think they did the map perfectly in this, because it's just confusing enough that I'm like, am I going the right way? Like when you look at this. Yeah, no, I'm not going the right way. Great. Nope. There it is. This wall, it looks like a wall. Alright. So we did that. What floor is next? Okay. Storage, flight deck. This one I know where it is. Dying is weak, for the record. I am very agreeing with you on that. This one I need to go inside of like a radiation room. There we go. Oh wait, no. This one. went too far. It's like in the wall. Or not? I also seen some stupid posts saying Luffy would side with Trump in the White House for stuff that they've been doing. Convinced that they have not seen a second of One Piece. Yeah, no, like, I don't even have to see One Piece to know exactly what, how stupid that is. That is incredible. That is incredible levels of stupid. I can't believe how, like, there's so many stupid people out there, and yet for some reason the anti-intellectual movement is not really picking up that much. It's like, how are you this dumb and nobody's even trying to make you stupid yet? Where's that room? Oh, wait. Okay, I'm thinking of noticing it now. There we go. 1. Miracle. Okay, 1. And 1 more number left. How exciting. Everyone knows Luffy would vote for Andrew Yang. That's funny. I actually have a friend that wanted to vote for Andrew Yang instead of Donald Trump. I thought that was kind of funny. And I'm dead. Not only an alien by America's definition, but he's an illegal alien. Except for an adaptation where the writer made sure Superman wasn't born until his pod hit the Earth, so he wasn't born until America's soil. That was wild. I don't know what to think about that. That sounds just insane. Look, my pipe, guys. My old pipe. Okay, Okay, next up is Flight Deck Executive, last one. Where's this? Calm down, lady. I could go the super long way. I would rather not. Imagine, okay, so radiation sucks, but I found out, like, the amount of radiation I'm experiencing when I'm in that room is basically the amount that you get from an MRI machine. Which is a lot. By the way, you shouldn't be constantly exposing yourself to MRI machines. But there's something very interesting about that. Also interesting, I definitely... Okay, so when I had my gallbladder issue, they had me... they injected me with iodine. And something else as a way to see it through the MRI machine to see what's going on. And, I definitely could feel the radiation as a result of that. It heated... It, actually, the best way to describe it, they said, it's gonna make you feel like you're wetting yourself. I'm like, that's really unpleasant. And then, once it was over, I'm like, you were right. And they're like, yeah, weird, right? MRI, it's a time-honored family tradition. Oh yeah, definitely. This isn't the way, is it? No. What am I doing? There we go. Also, Batman tried to kill him. Wait, why was Batman rushing that one? He had a Nushenka, right? Alright. We're going to maintenance. And then we're going to executive. That's funny. You know what? The concepts are silly out of context, but I do think that they worked in context. I mean, they were popular for a reason, those episodes. Or those comics. I would like to re-experience them at some point. Executive! Last one, and then I got all the numbers! How exciting. I'm dancing like it's ska. Alright. Actually, I'm curious. I don't listen to music. What do you guys listen to? And I'm specifically curious about Baron and Filler when I say this. Sideways, if you're listening too, I would like to know yours as well. But I would like to know in general. Alright, this is... The last one is in the secret room. Don't let this popularity trick you into thinking it's good. True. Actually, that's fair. That's a fair point. Confidence will read anything. It's proven by Invincible Comics. That's funny to say that. I listen to everything. I'm open to music. I'm open to music as well, but for the most part, I actually don't listen to music at all, which I think is kind of a negative thing about me. Where's this one? Hardcore death metal remixes of whale calls. That's funny. What is this? Capacity. I don't care about capacity. If I'm bad at this game, capacity is a bad thing to have. Or Rage Against the Machine. Did you know that Rage Against the Machine loves Donald Trump? And systems? You love most is nerdcore? But that's more of a medium? Okay. I like a lot of music. The reason I ask, by the way, is because I briefly mentioned ska. One of Eldergoth, who I raid into sometimes, hates ska so much that she has banned the word ska in the community chat. Where is this one? One genre you don't care for is nerdcore up until K-pop Demon Hunters. That's pretty recent. It's a new movie, right? Like as of last year. Okay, I start shooting this guy. There it is. It looks like it's the number 3. Still not seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I've heard it's really good. Same here. For some reason, I don't like the look of K-pop Demon Hunters, even though everyone seems to like it. For some reason, you tend to like, realistic-looking things. You're not really a cartoony person. It is a 3. Alright, I got all the code numbers now. Finally. 508, 59, or 913. Excellent. I put this in a notepad right now. Alright, there we go. Did you see the thing where middle-aged parents in Belfast, Ireland, took their kids to see K-pop show, thinking it was the Demon Hunters, and got annoyed when it was random K-pop? That is really embarrassing. How much money did they spend on that? What cartoony stuff do you like? Just so I know what genre you like in general. Prefer cartoony over realistic? Okay, I might be completely wrong. Alright, let's see. I'm going to... this way. It wasn't all the parents. Some of the parents were pleasantly surprised. That's funny. I've never listened to K-pop before. A lot of their online engagement feels like it's propaganda material. You know what I mean? Like people are being paid to artificially inflate their stan culture, and then there are people that take it seriously and they behave in this similar way. Oh, Telltale Store. Got it. I see. Anything Disney anime? Okay. I'm open for any art direction style. I think where I draw the line personally is anything that John Kay draws. He's a funny guy and a pedophile, but I do think that he is his art style just sucks. What is this? What the heck? Why is it so far away?
Elevator disabled.
Right.
Biohazard emergency.
Right. Okay. Biohazard emergency. I need to deal with that. You don't really get K-pop. I feel like the appeal comes from the dance moves and stuff, but I feel like I'd rather listen to stuff than rather watch. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like a boy band thing, right? I don't quite understand. I don't understand it either. Okay, it just occurred to me what I might be doing wrong. I got the codes, but I didn't need them yet, but I'm glad I got them. Which means I could probably load. I got 5 scrap. I think I'm gonna load. Forget it, I'm not gonna load. Just gonna get out of here. I need to go to the teleporter. A friend of mine once did say that the animation of Demon Hunters reminds them of AI porn videos, which I was baffled. That's weird. That is a weird thing to be reminded of. By the way, you don't have to censor like that. Unless you wanted to, unless it's funny to you, that's fine. I don't find the Korean society expects their stars to be generally malnourished and to be very attractive. I don't really. I'm not a fan of South Koreans' culture and gender in general. I feel like they need to really fix that, and I don't even know how you would. It does have an AI feel to it. Interesting. I wonder if it is AI. I have not seen it yet. Alright. What am I doing? Need to get out of here. Okay. I'm doing in my head what I'm supposed to do. I have the suit. This English have so many letters. Blame the French. Hmm. I feel like this is wrong. I don't feel like I'm doing the right thing right here. South Korea does seem to have one of those countries it's fun to visit, but actually live there isn't. Yeah, no, I don't even know if I'd want to visit South Korea personally. No hate towards any of the Koreans, but like, I don't really know what the situation is in terms of layout. Like, is it fun? Did I ever unlock the door for this thing? I did, thank God. I want to visit Busan and see what all the hype is about. Terrain fruit in Busan. That sounds like a good idea. The famous train. Alright. Let's see if I can do this without dying. Do I have to activate it? Yep. Stay calm. Okay, that's a dead end. I should have saw that on the map. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to not die. No promises. Oh god, what the? Use me. Ah, my ankles! Oh, hey, I need to deactivate this. I do have the laser rifle. I wasn't sure if that would be a good one to use. It's right here. Wait, where is it? There it is. Hi. That man, I'm gonna die. Oh god, hi. I was carrying around the pistol because it's strong. I don't like that the other one has to charge. What's my favorite apocalypse movie? I said yours is Train to Busan. I guess that counts as an apocalypse movie. I'm gonna load. What is my favorite? If we're talking zombie movies in general, I like Zombie Diaries, which is a British movie. It's like filmed like found footage. It's like a compilation of found footage. But that's what I'm thinking of right now. To be fair, I don't know how the pistol compares to the rifle because I just dropped the pistol completely. Yeah, the pistol doesn't charge up. And that's the part that I like. Ooh, Jesus! You're a jerk. Alright, there's something down there I could probably get. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm not even wearing the suit. I was like wondering why I was taking so much damage so fast. God dang it. Yeah, so you're talking about zombie movies. Apocalypse movies, in my mind, are movies like Independence Day, Day After Tomorrow, Armageddon. By the way, one of my favorite things, back when I was a kid and it was me figuring out that some movies that I liked could be bad, one of this artist, there's an artist that I loved looking at the art on DeviantArt, and I actually went through their blog. They had a major influence on my personality in general. Anyway, I was reading one of her blog entries, and it was like a list of surveys, and it was asking for preferences, and it's like, which movie do you prefer, Armageddon or Independence Day? And at the time, my mind was like, well, of course, Independence Day. And then their response was, they're both really dumb. And I'm like, that's so funny. Okay. No, movies I liked as a kid could never be bad. I'm sure Thomas the Tank Engine movie is a solid 10 out of 10. You know what? I know for a fact I liked Thomas the Tank Engine as a kid, but I don't have any memory of it. Spy Kids 3D. My ex liked that movie. I do know that. Is that an apocalypse movie, do you think? Oh, I'm out. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, we can't. Don't be stupid. Okay, hold on. Battery? Do I have any batteries? I have no batteries. Hold on a second. Oh, I did have batteries. Okay. Yeesh. That was close. That opened that. Authorization required. Okay. I'll bring the wine next time. I do remember finding that skeleton. But I don't have the authorization.
Safety interlocks. Safety interlocks. Disabled.
Already did that. Hmm. Cyberspace lock. I've already been in that room though. But that probably means I didn't do all the cyberspace that I was supposed to do here. There's no other way out. Guess not. Not this way. Alright. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Right when I got out. Just occurred to me what I should be doing here. Hold on a moment, let me try this. Okay, cool. I think one of my favorite mechanics in the in System Shock is how you can interact with I can interact with the world in a 2D interface and a 3D interface. I think that's pretty neat. Alright, so I think what I need to do, I need to find a VR set for this area. I didn't explore this fully. Biohazard emergency. I can't eject the things yet. There's a reactor core. Alright, let me just do this. Okay, let's try this. I don't have the authorization here. How do I get authorization? I'm glad I have the level 2 suit at least. Lets me relax a little bit about what I'm doing. I already rerouted the power. Maybe I need to look at my reactor stuff.
Shards, Mark. I need to reschedule. The reactor is spitting out radiation spikes, some as high as 8 reps. So, no date tonight. Can you run a diagnostic of the CPU notes for me? I'll bring the wine next time. Thanks.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to go inside of... I just realized. Maybe I didn't do this part yet. I might have, like, jumped the gun on it. I might have to... do the maintenance room still. Alright, let's go back. Let's get fully healed. Alright, so I'm gonna go to maintenance, and I think I need to get the... Wait. Did I perform maintenance? What is my inventory? I think I did. I feel like I do remember that, so... I mean, might as well just keep exploring in here. Alright, let's see. That area's fully explored, fully explored. Alright, that area's not fully explored. Let's go this way. I need to find a way to crawl in here. I'm glad this game, like, they thought about putting the restrooms in here. It's a silly little thing, but I appreciate that they thought about it. Alright, hold on. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, they're all right there. What the heck? Well, that was cool. Oh, what? Oh, the sparks. Alright, well. That was pretty cool. Glad I was able to do that without dying. Thursday's going good. By the way, it's Thor's day. Like it belongs to the god Thor. How are you today? Yes, it is very true. I wouldn't lie. Waiting on the storms. Are there storms coming? I usually, whatever storm hits your region will hit me eventually. I think that's interesting. So I thought it went east to west. But I guess I'm very wrong about that. Or maybe it's just a north thing. Okay, there definitely wasn't a reason to be in here. How exciting. There's definitely a robot near here. Where is it? You're getting hail and thunderstorms? Oh, wow. Where I am, it's just like kind of warm. My mother had me to put the heater back on, even though we both agreed that it was a good idea to turn it down. It's true, filler, it's true. Alright, so I think I did this one properly. Hold on. Just making sure I did in fact get everything I needed done in here. Where's my scorpion, I wonder? Oh, it must be inside the storage unit. I did this thing. I wrote this down, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, I did. Okay, so... I guess okay, so they said biohazard emergency, it must mean I have to destroy the things. I wonder what makes the chat highlight for some people. I think it's literally just like trying to make it so it's easier for me to check who's saying what, but it's like very weird. Alright, let's see. Can I jettison this thing? There we go.
Jettison now enabled for all groves.
So now I can jettison...
Insect, cease your meddling. My experiments must continue.
You're correct, Filler, it is. Perfection through what? Genetics. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Dang it. Oh, whoa, buddy. What a jerk. Where did you come from? Hey, buddy. We got Hogwarts outbreak working. Okay, good. Yeah, I was trying to think of how to solve it. What was the solution? Let's be proper documentation. What was the problem and what was the solution for it? Hey, buddy. Oh god. Wait, where's my heals? Did I use them all? Oh my god, I'm crazy. Hi. What did I do with this copy, perhaps? I had a folder with everything that worked. You know, he had the Japanese version, so I don't know for sure. Well, okay. This is why it's important to write it down, I guess. But I'm glad that it is working in general, though. Finally. Where am I? So Saturday is going to be Boone, you, me, and Hogwarts. So that's 4, correct? Got it. Okay, Delta is already jettisoned. But I think it's... I don't know why. I feel like I have to jettison more than one, but I guess I'm just incorrect. Yes, there was a lot of people who requested that I continue it on Tuesday. Oh god dang, why did I forget you were there? Heavy grain, yes. Like a proper American. Alright, let's see. One big heavy rice. I wonder what the biggest grain of rice ever was. I'm sure somebody has it documented. I wonder if it would just taste like a potato. I love rice. I wish it wasn't so hard to grow. Yeah, it is. Like, you need an entire field, you need a lot of water, and then you need to go and grab each one of the rice, like, shake it up so it, like, falls into your boat. Then you need to get rid of the chaff. It's a process. If I could grow my own rice, I would. That's, like, the one thing I would do. But, like, it's just way too much effort. I'd rather a tree where I can just get, like, cherries from it or something. Okay, where am I? I need to jettison... Sound like a farmer. I just like to know how things are made, because if I don't, then I'm going to be dependent on Walmart.
Children to stop you, so be it.
Where are you? This is a speaker? It's a speaker! They actually have her speak to me through a speaker. That's cute. Hey, buddy. God dang it. Not this. God dang it. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Yeah, I thought she spoke to you via implants as well. But I was like, I noticed because I'm wearing headphones, I was able to hear the stereo. I'm like, hold on, where is she coming from? Dying in this game sucks. I really wish it gave you an alternate ending for it. It just makes so much sense that she would, like, hijack your brain. Oh wait, can I get a new gun? Or my old gun back? There it is. Okay. Oh. God dang it. Oh my god. Oh my god, calm down, cat. Hold on. My cat is harassing me. What are you doing? Hmm? You need something? He's acting like he wants something, and I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting something or not. Okay, what are you doing? Stop. She's acting like I forgot something for her. Alright, I need a gun again. There it is. Quit. Reload. Awesome. I feel like there's another way to go through here, but they've been encouraging me to go this way specifically, so I'm like, I'm going this way. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. They've been encouraging me to go the long way, so I'm like, I'm going to go the long way. One thing I like about the original game is you can press the stance button so you stand up taller, and then your character will automatically stand up when they're at the end, but they also run slightly faster when they're in vents. I wish it told me, oh hey buddy, where I died last is what I was gonna say. Does it say what I think it does? Oh, dead virus, okay. I thought it said devious. Wow, I'm an idiot. Like, wait a second. This one. Yeah, just did a full circle. There we go. Alright. Sorry, hold on. When I die, I reload because my brain demands I min-max every game. You know what? I think that's fair. So aggressive.
Grove jettisoned.
Bye. we actually get to see it? Or is this not the one? There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's done. Oh, cool. I didn't really realize this was here like that. Okay. We jettisoned the Grove. Biohazard emergency is over. We can now use the elevator in ye old secret office. Oh.
Hacker, we've got a new situation here. A few seconds ago, we caught a surge of activity on the station. Our best guess is that Shodan is preparing to download itself to Earth's ComNet. This cannot happen. We need to take out the 4 antennae relays on the engineering level. To do this, there should be some plastic explosives in the storage level that can get the job done. Maybe one per antenna should do it.
Insect. You are by far the most irritating creature on this station. Don't bother with the antennae. That won't stop me.
It's hopeless, and we both know it.
Shodan's great.